Hey guys, look, oh my god, how many cards I had in the last reading that I show you guys. We go through a ton. This time, I wanted to just real quickly share with um, what I had found in the book The Shack that I used to personally confirm or to get an idea of how my divine masculine, my twin, actually responded, or how it impacted him, how my message impacted him. Let me fix my microphone real quick. Okay, so the first one that I asked, the first question I asked was what was what was his reaction to my little picture message, right? How did he feel? And so we first started on, and I just opened it to a random page, and I just pointed. And so I pointed to folded, but actually I think it was lightweight, but I circled that, I guess, folded, so maybe they're folding into that, but they did feel lightweight, I think, when you send them that message. And then I kept pointing, and it not heavy. Then I pointed again, touched, okay, strongly separated. Maybe they're feeling that separation even more. And I just looked at 141 on the time. Felt lighter than air. Okay. So then the three looked up at one another and laughed. So it's kind of like God, you, and him. It's just like really like they were expecting a miracle. And if that was, like, a lot of readers are saying what they got from that. Hey, glad to to provide that, right? Okay, so here was the next page. And that was in the chapter, by the way. The chapter was The Tipping Point. So the chapter was The Gathering Dark. Okay, I pointed that out. The Gathering Dark. But it was right. Oh, no. That wasn't it. I'm getting all messed up. Here we go. Right here. Guess who's coming to dinner was the chapter. Okay, I hope you guys are following. I know I have like some that understand and some probably that don't watch past like 2 minutes. So this is good stuff though. Okay. So guess who's coming to dinner? All right. So that's what another thing that was cool was that I think this was the last thing I saw, but I like that it was right next to the chapter, The Tipping Point, and the number 3. Kind of like when you, your twin, and God laugh. And sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I was looking at the time, and of course, it's just numbers are tripping me out even more. So 333 and 3, and 3 people, God, you, and your twin laughing. Okay, because it's time. It's a tipping point. Have you ever had that situation with like best friends where you guys say something and all of a sudden you just look at each other and laugh because it's true? It's got to be true. That's why you're laughing. All right. Anyway, so The Shack. It's a good book. I'd recommend to read. It's about a man who discovers his I am presence and also that God is real. So I ended off with reading like, okay, like the overall, what is it? And this was what I got. But before that, let's go and pick the other ones. So A Meeting of Hearts was another page I landed on, that chapter. And Princess Waterfall, kind of like the princess, that means waters of intuition. Wait a minute, right? Kind of like that Sandlot clip where he drowns, but they knew they're gonna do it. They just, wait a minute, they're trying to buy time because it's a little scary. But they'll fold, okay? Because they know that the only person that they feel touched or moved by, it'll fly. And not heavy is the ones they're separated by. They're feeling that strongly now, and they know that they make them feel lighter than they are, and that's what the ecstasy is, right? That's what their mother is trying to help them. I think that was the last video I titled. So eventually was another one. I think that was the first page. I'm not even sure anymore, or second page, but eventually, then all search now on foot. Wow, guys, okay, been backed up, slowed efforts, and so the being backed up, or efforts with the karmic efforts that are slowing them down, they're all searching, and now that may have helped, because this is about the 5:45 on the clock, but this is all about the doesn't that look like a paw? This is all about the people that send the message. So if it's you didn't, there's probably no reason why you're watching unless you want to and might see the outcome to that. So yeah, that might end slowed efforts and on you, not even just on divine masculines, but you too, like understanding you can save, you can heal, and your imagination is what's going to provide that. And I think that's what I said in the last video, that divine masculines mother is going to remind them that their imagination, their dreams is what will lead them, their heart, to their ecstasy, right? So if they would accept that one of, instead of what they thought, like the popular girl or the traditional girl, they don't want conformity. And I think that divine masculines are being reminded that from the feminines in their lives that catered or have catered the whole lives to their heart chakra, like their mothers or their sisters, even friends, family. So and also my divine masculine's mother is not a conformist. She's a wild heart, and I love that. And I don't even know her. I just seen a few pictures and once, and I feel like disrespectful if I go back and look even more. But yeah, it inspired me. She's very inspiring, and it inspired me to walk more in my power. You guys all know the story. I mentioned it. What she does, she owns a mountain retreat center to help kids detach from digital media. Adults first, and now it's kids. It's like a 20-bed place on a beautiful serene mountaintop. It's awesome. But anyway, like, it was just a coincidence, and maybe you guys should uncover the mystery too and understand that your twins have karmic lineage lines that they're going to have to run off, like changing Android to iOS to fit both of you guys' needs. And it's not just going to be him. You're going to have to meet halfway, you two, okay? In that direction is where he, I think, is strewn, is where he wants to go eventually, but ending those backed up thoughts, feelings, limiting beliefs, or karmic commitments, maybe. But it is the tipping point, guys. Okay, so this was the last pick that I had. So it's from the chapter The Gathering Dark. So those that went through Dark Night of Soul are gathering, I bet, us and our twin, huh? So after a few minutes, Mac, and that's my name, Mac placed her gently back in her sleeping bag. It's kind of like how when we close over the lid to God, we place over the lid. That's like a Pigeon John song. That sounds like it's about a girl, but it's actually about God. When he pretends he don't know her, oh, who's that? No, it's nobody. Like when they're with their friends, but it's actually about God. So you should listen to that song. I'll probably put a link to that. So after a few minutes, Mac placed her gently back in her sleeping bag, back in his thoughts, in the back of his mind, back inside, not in expressing outside, right? 3D. Okay. You okay, Kate? He whispered as he kissed her goodnight. Yep, she whispered. Daddy? What, sweetheart? She asks good questions, doesn't she? That's kind of like divine feminine, constantly lotioning and oiling and lotioning and smiling. If you watch that Sandlot clip, you'll understand what I mean. Sending that love, sending that unconditional love. They don't understand that their system, their iOS, thinks that the only love available they've ever seen is that with conditionality. Condition is not unconditional. And they think, like, what's the catch? But we know that there are Prince Charming and that there is no catch. we're willing to do all that with them, you know? So, that's what I think is she asks good questions, doesn't she, Divine Feminine, and the parts about themselves that are imaginative and their child selves present good topics or good points, right? To them. So their 3D selves are understanding now. She sure does. She's a special little girl. You both are. Knowing that Divine Feminine is and that he is too. Except you're not so little anymore. Knowing that they outgrew the 3D, they're banned from 3D, remember? So are we. So they might join us, right? Now get some sleep. We have a big day ahead of us. Sweet dreams, darling. So make sure that it's like they're saying, get ready, rest. They're resting. There's a big day ahead of us. The rest of our lives together. This is like legit gonna be hard, right? It's almost scary. I'm scared too, just as much as they are, because my masculine must be, because it's pretty. I just saw 1101 because it's pretty heavy. Like this is the one. It's like squints. They've been planning it for years, but he had to work up to it, you know. So sweet dreams, darling. Keep the dreams sweet. Keep things light. Keep the positive light. Keep the faith, you know. You too, Daddy. I love you tons. And that's us to him. Same thing. Pretty self-explanatory. I love you too. And we're going to get surprised with I love yous, I think. With all my heart. Good night. Max zipped up the trailer on his way out, blew his nose, and wiped away the tears that still remained on his cheeks. He prayed a silent thanks to God that when he went to brew coffee, and then he went to go brew some coffee. So you guys, I think that that's just showing you that he's going to go through his life, but he did feel the impact inside, and he's going to feel the love, and he's going to send love, and it might be feeling like jumping off a cliff, so give him some time, okay? Don't be like a Missy that is a little scary and sharky, okay? Don't be blackness, okay? Don't believe your illusion standing your strength, okay? There's a tunnel when there's no turning back, all right? We already went through that banned from 3D. Watch that Sandlot clip, and the cards that I used as bookmarks are the Nine of Pentacles. Seems like all his wishes and intuitions, right? And values, and make a wish. See, he's gonna pick one. Wow. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy this manifestation. Wow. Remember I told you guys that they made this magic moment, and they made it sweeter than wine. Like, again, check out that Sandclot. Sandlot clip, not Sandclot. Okay, so I really just wanted to share that with you guys. And overall, that message, angels and our guides want us to know that transformation is occurring. 4 is God and everybody involved, you know, that type of thing. Lost in our equations, we make sure that, see, this 9 of Cups, this is like all of our equations. We're tossing out, like, wow, it is like math. Like when you subtract, you take off x on this side, or you take off 15, you subtract 15 from this side, right? Then you get x equals what, right? And there's only one answer to make that solution. So they're taking away all of that like they're doing the math. They're reducing it. They're simplifying their lives and their beliefs. And before it was so much, too many. See all those swirls? It's too many swirls. See that this peacock, this person, this bird of gesture of loves, you know, you get me, it's having a transformation, because they're like simplifying that how many things they wanted, or what they wanted, or what kind of things they wanted, because they know that whatever they were committed to is going to give them an outcome that is unlikely. 1414 is where I landed. And compromise is unlikely with their karmic, okay? And that's not right. And I think their moms are going to definitely help them out with that. Like, don't stand for that. Go with the girl that you know that you want to be with. Don't go with the girl that you're really attracted to, you know? Go with the girl that you're really attracted to. Wow, Cancer card. Make the decision to go with the real one. This could be the real one, because mama knows how the look in the eye. You know what I mean? 1444 on the clock. She can tell with who he really loves when he talks about it, and also who it is just for lust. Okay, so She's going to say this way, that way, help him out, understand the balance of the yin yang in both, possibly because she is a wild spirit and really true seeker. So that dreaming landscape, again, like I said in the last video, she's going to help him understand that his dreams are the route to his ecstasy, okay, to his enchantment. Woo! Yeah, to his truth, to his it's inside, it's in purple, it's in intuition. She's going to remind him of that, and to remind him to take action again, free himself, and use his North Star, whatever way that may be, okay? And that may be the Ace of Swords, knowing in reverse that was wrong at first. He's in the wrong place, and now he knows where it should be. Someone could be manipulating him, dominating him, and trying to cut this tie that is a golden string, you know, and trying to cut that with his twin, maybe. But also red strings, I think golden ties outweigh that, because that's cut anyway, see? And that looks like voodoo, like manipulation again, I'm getting. So ask your angels for guidance to ask what your next step is, whether it be silence or to reach out. So if you believe in yourself, he will too. And if you believe in him, he will too. So express gratitude always to your twin, and really don't make it heavy for him, because it's already heavy enough. Starting to feel his own feelings. Okay? He sees you. He's going to pop out of nowhere, I get with that card. Like literally out of nowhere. He's going to express love out of nowhere. Or his heart is going to pop out expressively. Giraffe hugs, like neck hugs, a lot of like, wow, you're going to be smothered with love, like, woohoo. And it's wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait. So the discontent and boredom is what he's going to be leaving. So whatever he was with does not inspire him. Yeah, I was bored. It's temperance even more, just hanging around. Whatever it was, he was just not inspired by her, or whatever commitment he was in. See, a commitment to a pentacles, it was not value. He had made him think. Maybe it was for money, but he was barely holding that monster open. And I think divine feminine and also his feminine aspects came in to help him forgive himself and find out where he was wrong, and able to forgive himself and leave with integrity. Okay, with to where he will get full integrity, to be integrated fully with certainty with his twin. Okay, and today divine masculine is also feeling the Knight of Cups, and wow, may be a delay, but also Eight of Wands, my favorite, and these are really good together. Message in the air, and it might be a little delayed, but I think that this reading, the message that you sent them really sparked that, and that Knight of Cups, like, I'm coming, I'm just getting slapped around by the fishes and the intuitions of the waters of my intuition, but I'm coming. And then this is you. Don't walk away, okay? And don't even pretend like you're walking away. Give him a support, and so he can understand that, like, whenever you're ready, okay? Because he is again with Archangel Metatron, and they're helping him understand that blue chakra as well as that high truth. They're helping him understand how to open the door to romance, because that will be him. You hold the vision, and he helps execute it. 1817. He embraces your emotions and gives you that arena to love on, love on him. So beginnings are going to be given by him and opened to you, but your vision is what helped that and what made that, and that's the way it is. See, that made him the Knight of Pentacles, made him have that vision as well, or realize and remember. Maybe just not you, feminine, maybe his mother also helped him understand this, like, maze of metamorphosis and transitioning and transformationing. So share that breath, because yeah, mother and baby shared breath before. So yeah, I think it is their mom that's helping them release their exes and know their dreams. Wow, this is really good. And be with certainty, and also centering themselves. My twin flame's mom is really good at centering. If anyone's name was Center, that would be her, and mine would be Links, because I link everything. So playfulness is what you guys need to have, and if you continue to do that, be happy just like this. Thank God for your blessings before they come. My fingers are freezing. Within the next few months, things will be happening. What will be happening? Wow, the Two of Wands. Whoa, that passionate between two people is going to be happening. And our twin wants us to know that love endures. His love has endured, and so does his. So do not give up, okay? Or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And then we have big happy changes. I hope my fastness doesn't disturb you guys because it's about to go faster. I'm only having 3 more minutes left. So big happy changes are coming. The Nine of Swords is what they used to feel and what we used to feel before these big changes, before the Magician comes in, that being our big changes, that being us and our twins specifically, making what they want happen, and that guidance from their parents again, with love, guidance with love. And this is specifically pertaining to divine masculine, only all these cards, okay? So also they're surrendering to themselves in this transition and life. The plan, divine timing and intention is set for higher heart. Look at that golden opportunity, very coming from a centered, balanced place. Transmutation had occurred. A lot of divine feminine have been doing that, and that has been helping this, along with your message of unconditional love. You leaving the light on for them constantly and letting them know that it's still that way. Okay, so this is like a sneaky behavior. Someone's leaving or someone's spying. But again, Eight of Swords is leaving something that you thought you probably were stuck with, I think. And Three of Wands, yeah, leaving something a bit complicated, it seems, for something more pure, right? Something way more pure. And that wish, that hole that was inside of you, they were longing for that, and that's completed because we have that Nine of Pentacles. They know exactly who that is, and they're going to be that man holding that heart. Wow. They have a 9 ending of that cycle because of their intuition. Holy crap. And the angels want us to know that they're healing family issues currently, and that you're a woman holding the heart. So you're basically balancing. You guys are mirrored. Mirrored. See? Okay. And for further clarifying that, we're going to put on one on you, one on him. So I think that this was supposed to be like this, but either way, so masculine has people like, we're hounding him, marry my daughter, or blah blah blah, enter the family. But then we got skeevy Uncle Richard or whatever, gross karmic commitments father and family, and this guy, they ain't even real. So to them, they understand that some of these commitments, they don't get anything from them. No inspiration. No, they're not inspired, and it's not their wish. Okay, it's healing family issues that will bring that wish. And as well as the divine feminine, this is you reflecting and removing things from your life. Also, it could be partly the way it landed. This is divine masculine reflecting and removing things from their life so that they can end 9, and that they can be that man holding the heart for you. And you could be just this could be all the readers that are flip-flopping, and you're like, wait, which way is the way? But truly, some of them are gonna, there are people that are meant to fall, and some of them are going to be deceived because they think that other readers are backing them up. But then how do they know that some of those readers won't understand the truth last minute because of God or their own self, their I am? Very sad. Okay, so that's why it's important that the divine feminine knows she's the one that holds the truth, the higher heart, not other people. Not even me, guys. If this isn't your truth, this isn't your truth. This is mine, though. And boy, is it getting cool. The chances of all this happening. Hi, bird. Hi, bird. He's looking straight at me. Okay, the chances of all this happening without being real or without being meant to be or divinely orchestrated, yeah, right, fat chance, right? Like this is my truth, and I like it, and that's the only thing that matters, right? And I'm doing it so that my twin can like his life too more better and not feel this way. And I know a lot of you are too, coming from the right places, trying to help him remove himself from whatever was burdening him, like literally keeping him even from himself, things that maybe he was in relationships just for money, but also someone was just like keeping his time, keeping him for bad reasons, all of that. We're taking that chance, literally using our life, like in the movie Joker and Harlequin, Suicide Squad, where he's like, but I would die for you, and he's like, but would you live for me? Yeah, we're taking that chance and really looking crazy, and also not just to them but to everybody. And we're giving up it's like going to special ops community. They give up their whole life. They give up to the world out there. It will never be that way. But that's kind of like what we're doing. We're going into our special mission and taking that chance, that risk, leaping in faith over that cliff. It's kind of like how in the Sandlot clip again, how Divine Masculine, without swimming, squints, dives off the jumping board. I mean, jumps off the diving board. Yeah, that's kind of like how they decided to be the bad guy. He couldn't even swim, but he did that, and then he knew that was his plan all along. Okay. So yeah, just meditate on that if that may bring any clarity. But mostly on anything, ask yourself and inside meditations. So again, this is for where Divine Masculine is at right now. He did receive your message. He did get impacted, but right now he's just trying to wait out what's going on before he is the Emperor. 4 and 4, 1 1 1 1 1. Before he really puts that last boulder or brick on what we have been, collecting all the nuts and being very loyal. That treasure. Okay? So don't rush him. Don't feel disheartened if you haven't got anything. Just know that this is a warrior. He's been a Viking in past lives, and this is going to take some time for him to get to you, okay? And that's okay because you need time to be perfect, okay? You need the time to be understanding and at least balanced. Give yourself the time to heal those karmic family lineage issues. Really reflect on what you want, manifest that, okay? Remove these attachments. Detach from all that. Like even media, go hiking more. Remove yourself from tricky people and friends. More like just learn your growth and love. I would say go into nature by yourself more and understand your destiny is close to completion and be just already thankful of that. People are walking away. The Knight of Wands is making his quest through the dragons. It's pretty scary, but he's got his guides. He is that. It might be a slow moving night, but it's fast action as well. Intuition, I think, as well as Seven of Swords. He's taking his ball and going home, and he's literally, again, help your divinity is helping that his divinity, and those constructs are being, those software, those orbits are being redone. Okay, he's going to be the King of Pentacles. He's going to one ring circus. He's going to only need himself, I think, and understand to detach. 6 is love. That all he needs is, well, we are his twin, and all he needs is himself, and we're pretty much just like him. So choose a direction. If you want to choose it towards yourself, you might as well choose it for towards your twin, if she in fact is balanced, because some are not. Okay, so fake it till you make it. Yeah, yep, that's so true. And if you aren't balanced, fake it till you make it. Thank God for your stuff. If you're balanced and you still want union now, and crying about it every day, fake it till you make it. Seriously, my fingers are freezing. That's like the best thing I could tell you. Okay, a few more minutes left, so I'm gonna continue with your messages a little quicker. Spend some quality time together. That might be what is coming up next. And look at those 2 little birds spending quality time together. The Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So the man that is cutting out stuff, or the man who found out that that's the woman worth fighting for, is with the woman of offering that love all along. Okay, they're gonna work hard on this. Look, things are moving, things are churning and burning, and I think that improving health is important for both of us. Both sides, you guys need to work out before moving on. You guys are moving on, so you need the strength. Okay, you need the strength before that journey, before that crossroads, and before that fun. Okay, because and there will be conflict. People don't want you to have that fun, Divine Masculine. People want that construct, that structure with you. They want that stability with you. They want your stability, but they want that'll entail you carrying all of the load. And the girl, the karmic that you're with, it's clear that she'll want all the glory. I've been telling you guys, and you don't want that. Okay, so again, make sure before that quest you're strong, so you don't come back to someone. You're strong in belief and strong in body, so that you don't get fooled by someone that wants that 4 of Wands structure with you, that really doesn't want you to be happy, right? Okay, so love who you are. No matter what that person says, be clear about who you are, and your mom will help you. Get to know each other. Yeah, maybe the universe will we'll set up a time where you guys actually bump into each other. Okay, so the Fool and the Knight of Cups bump into each other. It could be like both aspects, feminine, mask, are both like the Fool right now and like the Knight of Cups. So get grounded, guys, because Divine Masculine is asking your spirit for help. Wow, and it's asking his spirit helpers. So this stuff is going to get good, guys. The Ace of Pentacles, our purpose is here and it's being known. I have 3 minutes. We have another saltwater deck. We have guidance is being done. Seashells, maybe going to the sea. Cancer also, like water sign, I mean. And grief, Cancer maybe, or a water sign maybe having grief, okay? With family grief, it could be like that commitment, that engagement that is just not more. And see the Ace of Wands, what they thought that commitment, that engagement is no more. See the Queen of Swords, that's not her. The Queen of Swords is the girl cutting out stuff for him. Cutting out, maybe they were with a Taurus like me and they cut that out for them. Cut out bad parts of themselves for them because they know that they have the only way is up, as well as Divine Masculine is feeling it. They're going through the ringer and we really want to help them. Save them like that Wendy Pepperdine, remember from Sandlot. So trust in your magic prayers and ask for prayers. Be wide open. Make sure you clear your constructs and your beliefs and your world so that the Chariot, your Cancer, also can come ride on in. And there'll be space for him, you know. So I think this is the Death card, and you're gonna have to bury some things down so that you can have space for that. So that guy to come back that you had a past with, someone, your past lover, your twin, right? That you met even in a past life, that you've been telling everybody this is your truth about, that you've been sending messages of love for him to have him go, right? And the hawk is more like you didn't talk to him, you didn't call him, you didn't text him. Oh, well, you didn't send the verbal message face to face, you send your hawk. You had trust in that would be sent, that impact would be heard, right? So Divine Masculine is leaving the maybe karmic tie with whatever she was cheating on him with, and leaving her with a sword that is going to be replaced, like in the last reading, by a better sword from Divine Feminine. Will help him with replacing that sword. I hope you guys like this, so make the effort and set your intention straight, because pretty soon what's happening is that they might get a job closer to you, or they might have enough money now, or you might, to be able to build a house to have them come in and get to know each other, right? I love you guys. So free yourselves for most of all. Keep an open mind and trust that everything is meant to happen. Is the truth, and your intuition is right. So Divine Masculine wants you to know as well to call on your angels and call on him, call on your soulmate. Have a talk shop. I think we're meant to be talking soon, so get ready. How you're going to take that, make sure how you're going to react. Plug in yourself to a higher stuff. It's a higher time, and accept the gifts of the universe. I love you guys very much, and the angels want to leave you with, there's a peaceful resolution to this. Not bad. The recovery is going to be fine, and you're going to get your romance. Oh my God, I was going to say true love. Awesome, guys. So liberation is happening on both sides. Enjoy your day.